exciting game for us. Going on the road, playing a neutral site. I have no idea what the crowd's going to be like. I know the ticket demand from my end has been big, but I would assume it's going to be a good atmosphere, a bit of a March type of atmosphere somewhat, because two teams that are working to get into March have a neutral site game against each other. So we're excited. We're excited about it. I'm sure West Virginia feels the same way.
How many people do you expect to have? People from West Virginia?
No, my tickets are not to West Virginia people. Mine are all to just friends and relatives. Yeah.
Former players from West Virginia?
No, I didn't. No, the ticket allotment isn't like that. That would be forever. No, it's really just a lot of friends and family.
How many?
I think we played twice.
How many friends and family are you expecting?
I have a big family.
we talked to you on the conference call the other week, but it's just been strange. Is this strange for you or different?
No, not really. I think if the young men that I had recruited were still there, that would be strange. But they're not. I think that Sean Butler's on the bench, and that's about. And Brian Messley, a tremendous sports information director, is still there. But other than that, there's not a lot of people that I really know that other than through a opposing school type of relationship.
What do you generally see when you play a Bobcats team?
Oh, really physical defense, patience on offense, good shot selection, and a really rugged rebounding team, which we faced before. I don't think we faced one this good. It really goes after. I think it would be similar to the Kansas State Pitt type of rebounding. So we're going to have to. We brought real good energy, real good toughness to those games. We got to bring that again and maybe more.
This is the last really big test before the Big Ten season. How important is that in terms of just finding a rotation?
Every test every game is a test before the Big Ten season. So if you're playing, we have Eastern coming up. I think we have Central coming up. We have this one, all big tests. And this one is not home, so those make the test a little bit more difficult, but not because of the opponent. All the opponents are good.
How's your team health-wise right now?
Say again?
How's your team health-wise?
I think we're pretty good. Max has practiced the last 2 days. So we'll see if we use him or not. We like our rotation right now, and he's in position if we have an injury or foul trouble to get in there.
The other day you said that you liked Tim's shots and that it's on the line. But are you working with him more?
No, I mean, you don't have to tell him. I don't have to work with him more. No, he's been on fire the last 2 days. So it's I don't know if I have a trained eye for it or I just know him. I know when that shot is missing by inches or when it's way off, and he's ready to go.
You knew they were pretty good coming in, but 10 games in, are you surprised at the amount the freshmen have been able to give to you?
The freshmen are always, you don't know what to expect. That's why I use that word. I'm never surprised, because you just don't know what to expect. We've had all kinds of successful careers. The freshman year is some type of indication. It's not the only indication of what his success will be. But when you have a freshman that comes in and maybe the only freshman that comes in and shoots volume threes and shoots 50%. You have a freshman in Glenn Robinson that comes in and all of a sudden he's leading the team in offensive rebounding, and he's the third or close to it. If he's not, and he's the third biggest guy on our team and our starting lineup. So those are unexpected.
How's the schedule been for the kids this week in terms of exams and all?
It's been okay. I found as college is going on now, it doesn't seem to be like in the 70s. If you have 5 classes, you have 5 exams. There's papers. We have 2 or 3 exams. Everybody's got 2 or 3 exams, and I think they've handled it well. But it's the papers that are due that I think are more concerning, getting them in on those dates. And many of them are due before exam period. That's why the week before exam has become as taxing as the exam week.
Just do that now.
We still have, we had one player, I believe, right at 12 today to take a test at 1:30. So hopefully he does well. And we got Josh has a test today, and then we have 3 or 4 or 5 guys with 1 or 2 tests next week.
Did having a game this week hurt or make that more difficult? Would you wish you did? A lot of teams don't play.
I don't know when you schedule the games, because the exams sometimes is not the busiest week. It's the week before exam. So. But you don't know. You don't know when the exams are going to be scheduled or what amount of papers you do when you schedule the game a year and a half ago. You don't know what teachers are taking. So we just sort of make sure that we spend the time, that they have time to prepare for both, and most importantly, their academics.
You mentioned Josh. Is there any thought to just shelving him for the year and bringing him back next year because he doesn't cost the scholarship? Just
I think that'd be a difficult thing for him to do because he'd be paying again. He's very valuable on this team. He is certainly just a great asset that we have. But we haven't thought about that.
What does it mean for the program to have 3 high-profile games in New York and to be able to play in the first year of the Barclays Center?
That was attractive. I think I mentioned we didn't know. We hoped we'd get to New York in the NIT. We did not know that, but it's been ever since our trips to Connecticut and the Coaches versus Cancer in Madison Square Garden, I felt, and the few times that I've gone to alumni functions in New York, I feel the presence of some great alums there. So when we had this opportunity, number one, to go to New York, number two, with the, I guess the adventure, the curiosity of the Barclays Center, it seemed like and national TV and a quality opponent on a Saturday night in Brooklyn. We thought it was too good to pass up. Thank you.